Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we got some good old-fashioned VTuber drama involving a duo of indie VTubers making ill-advised call-out posts. So we're going to begin with this individual right here, a Moon Celestial VTuber. A lot of people were tagging me on one of her recent call-out threads, and as you can see, I'm blocked, so we're already off to a pretty bad start. But here's the thread calling out the artist Kevin with this quote of their VTuber showcase saying this: "Look at that belly button and tell me he isn't copy-pasting his rigs," which is obviously an attempt to criticize his artwork and say that it's lazy and bad. And as you can see, this thread got a lot of attention, over 300,000 views and over 2,000 likes. Now, who is Kevin? Well, Kevin is someone we have featured many times on this channel. He is a very talented VTuber rigger and asset maker, and he is someone who has been canceled many times over and over again by Twitter, particularly in the VTubing scene because of some of his assets and the fact that he showcases a lot of them using a Marin Kitagawa VTuber model. And you know what? At this point, with the amount of callouts he's received, I'm going to upgrade Kevin to KDS. Okay, a new medical disorder has been released, Kevin Derangement Syndrome, because that's how many times people try to cancel him. People get very angry about his success and his tweets. So as always, I like to share someone like Kevin and promote them, and go give him a follow if you want to. But here's the thing. As much as these VTubers want to criticize his artwork, he is very, very successful and has worked with dozens of very big indie and agency VTubers, including Mint Made, for example, or Matara-Con. However, this VTuber says that, well, their work must not be good because they decided it's not good. So going off of their complaints about Kevin's art, this VTuber says this: "Also, copy-paste isn't really the issue." Wait, hold on a second. I'm sorry. That was the entire purpose of the first quote, was talking about copy-pasting assets. But anyways, it says, "It's the fact that he constantly shits out poor work. Absolutely make it easier for yourself with templates, etc. I literally do that with my art, but the end result of all your work shouldn't be obviously lazy and sloppy." So basically they're admitting to doing the exact thing they accuse Kevin of doing in the quote retweet that they started this whole conversation with, which is ridiculous. And then down here, they say the work is lazy and sloppy. And furthermore, when responding to another user, they say Iron Mouse's rig had pearls floating around. I fear he doesn't give a single F whatsoever. Wow, that's a bold claim. Claiming that Iron Mouse's rig from Kevin is bad. Well, of course, you can see right here, Iron Mouse proudly displays Kevin in her bio. So clearly, she is happy with the work, but this VTuber is not. But things are going to get a lot more ridiculous right now. So you're probably wondering, who is the VTuber in this showcase? Well, it is a VTuber named Baby Teeth, a smaller independent VTuber. And as you can see in the replies, they say, wait, hold on a second. I'm a happy customer. What are you talking about? They left this reply saying, "I'm pretty happy with my rig. Kevin included some things I didn't even ask for. I chose him because I liked his very bouncy and lively rigs. I understand if you have a critique for the artist, but you are also calling his rig horrendous, or my rig horrendous. It's okay, you are entitled to your opinion, but I am a smaller streamer just beginning, and I do not see you quote retweeting Iron Mouse, Fox Plushie, or Matara-Con's showcases." And they might be new to VTubing or the scene, but they're very well experienced with these responses to ridiculous posts like this, because that's a great point. Why isn't this VTuber quote retweeting Iron Mouse, Fox Plushie, or Matara-Con, who had rigs by Kevin? They're very successful independent and agency VTubers, and there's no call out from this VTuber. They ignore these people because they know if they went after them, they would get bodied. But instead, they went after Kevin, who's an easy target on Twitter, and also a rig he made for a small independent VTuber who wouldn't be able to speak up for themselves, as well as someone like Iron Mouse, for example. And responding to that, this VTuber had the audacity to respond to a happy customer. So you have the artist making a rig for a VTuber who's satisfied with the rig. And this person has an actual response like this saying, "My opinion on your rig is not a jab at you as a person, it's about the rig. You definitely aren't looking hard enough if you haven't seen my comments on Iron Mouse's rig, but I also do not have to comment on everything. I quote retweeted you because it's what I happen to see. It's not about you." It's not about you, but it's about you. And don't take it personally, basically is what they're saying. Now, as always, like with Kevin, go ahead and consider giving this VTuber a follow and checking out their account. I will list both Baby Teeth and Kevin in the description. Go ahead and check out their accounts and support them, because the best thing I can do with my channel, the thing that probably makes me the happiest, is being able to see people getting unfairly targeted by people on Twitter, whether it's from their own peers or just Twitter users in general, and giving them a chance to get some new followers and new support from people who I know will care about their content and actually elevate them. That is the best thing I can do, so make sure to check out Kevin and Baby Teeth as always. But I don't think there's anything that shows the disingenuous nature of this supposed call-out post more than this response right here. So this VTuber made the entire thread was starting to get a lot of criticism, and it was starting to backfire. So their attempt at criticism would quickly divulge into what this thread is really about, and that is personal attacks and slander being launched at Kevin because they have some personal disliking of him. Okay, so here's the response saying, reading comprehension is in the negatives because where am I attacking the VTuber? My criticism is about the rig being effing dog shit. Let's not forget this guy made an R-word whistle asset, so shut the F up because your 2 cents cannot afford me since you spend it on a pedophile. So besides the misrepresentation of this right here, they are accusing Kevin of being a predator, a life-ruining allegation over a VTuber asset. A VTuber asset that he made based on this music video from Shigure Ui. This is Lollygod Requiem. This is where it comes from. It's this device right here. That's where they got the asset from. This video has 100 million views on YouTube. And yet, I don't see a single call-out post by this VTuber directed towards Shigure Ui, who created that music video that this entire thing is based on, by the way. Not a single call out of her. Also, I don't see a single call out of Bow the Whale or Lucy Pyre, who recently did a cover of this song and used this device in the thumbnail of the video. No call out for them. And I think it's very obvious. It's because they're afraid of calling out anyone who might actually go and send some sort of backlash towards them because they're larger creators. But as always, you can see right here, you knew it was coming, right? This person calling others predators over fictional content. Well, your likes are public. So here's one of their likes. Oh, look at that. Oh no, that's a sexualized underage character. Ryoko from Kill la Kill. That's in your likes. So if you're going to accuse people of, the worst thing in the world over a VTuber asset, you're no better than them when you have stuff like this in your likes. It's ridiculous. And of course, after facing valid criticism and all that, they would reply to the entire thread by saying, anyways, muted, which is the most pathetic response to criticism ever. We all know you're still looking. That's a load of crap. And on top of that, if you look at the hidden replies on the thread, there's only one. And look who it is. It's someone tagging me in the replies. Yeah, they are afraid of criticism, okay? They can gladly dish out these personal attacks and slander directed towards an artist, but they won't take any criticism back towards themselves. They're deathly afraid of it. And in this video, by the way, before this person feels like they're a victim, where in this video did I say anything disparaging about your character, or did I insult you, or do anything like that? There's no name calling, there's no slander. I just brought up what you shared publicly and pointed out some hypocrisy. That's all I did. So don't play the victim in this situation, because you're the one going after people and slandering them over stuff that you have no right to do. But moving on to the second half of this video, we're going to be looking at this VTuber named Cat Dragons, who made another call-out thread ill-advised just like the previous one, saying this: please be aware of the art raffles that you sign up for. Engagement bait raffles are messed up. A thread. Okay, I will agree right off the bat. Intentional engagement bait in the VTubing scene is a big problem. Basically, a lot of people do stuff like, hey, follow for follow. If you follow me back or retweet this, I'll follow you back or put you in a competition or a contest. And basically, they're just doing it to bait people into following them or supporting their tweets and what have you. But in this case, we're dealing with a situation, the TLDR here is that there was an artist who made a raffle requiring you to follow them and other stuff, and certain winners would be selected and get free artwork, and this VTuber won the raffle, so they were going to get free artwork. However, shortly after that time period, this artist would go through a bout of mental health issues, And they would not only say, I can't do this free raffle, they would also say, I can't do my commissions. They would refund and cancel their active commissions, the ones that they're actually making money on. However, this VTuber who won the free art would come knocking at their door saying, hey, wait a second, I know you're going through stuff right now, but where's my free art? Hey, where's my free art? Well, here's their thread. So let's begin right here with the first set of messages. It's basically asking, hi, are there any updates? And they say, nope, not yet. We'll get to you soon, though. This is back in February. Here's the next one saying, well, with a caption here saying it's been deleted since, but they posted some self-deprecating things on their Twitter. Seeing any mutuals post such things has always worried me. So I messaged them. You're so worried about people and their well-being. Meanwhile, you're making a call-out thread on someone who is going through a bout of mental health challenges to the point where, in response to this thread, they deactivated, by the way. They definitely care about how people are doing online. But they say this, hey, saw your account, are you okay? Yep, I'm fine, I'll be okay. Are you sure? I'm always happy to listen if you're going through it. Don't quit VTubing or being an artist. Your art is so amazing and great. I just don't have that motivation anymore. Here's the next one saying, I hope you're doing great. Have there been any updates? Oh, geez. I know you're going through stuff right now, but any updates on my free art? It's been like 2 weeks. Oh, hey, what is it supposed to do? The VTuber model. And they say, here, communication is key with any type of art clients, whether it's paid or not. I do not stalk pages for updates and don't see everything you post. So they say this, do you not have our previous messages? I had won the art raffle for the VTuber model in Rig, where you had mentioned that it would take 1 to 3 months for completion. It's fairly over a month, and I wanted to check with you and such. And they say, no updates yet. I've said it in my Discord, I'd cancel the raffle VTuber models and refund some paid commissions due to stress. Sorry. And they say, I'm not in your Discord. And then they say, I've even said it on my Twitter. And of course, this person just said, like, I'm checking Twitter and I saw your self-deprecating messages on Twitter, so I went and found you. But they're not checking the messages that they're sending on Twitter about their art and their mental health status. And here's another one saying, upset about this. I posted something on Twitter and others had similar experiences with this person. They messaged me apologizing. It's March 5th. And they say here saying, if you can't mentally handle it, go ahead. I don't want you to stress yourself out. I'm proud of you, referring to basically saying they need to, they're trying to do the art raffle, but they're going through it. Where they say, thanks, of course, I'll work on it, but I just need to go slowly. And here we are, about a month later, and they're making this call-out thread. Yeah, it seems ridiculous. And here's how they close the thread, by the way, saying, if you stumble upon their account, please don't send any hate to the artist. I understand mental health is a struggle. I'm not mad, upset, or even disappointed. Just wish there was better communication. Yeah, I'm sorry your free art didn't really work out. I mean, I know. It's kind of disappointing that you won a raffle to get free art, but like, when someone's mental health is involved, I think that's more important, okay? And instead of handling this in private, or maybe even doing like a vague quote retweet or something, you took this public. You made an entire call-out thread over this artist. When I see a call-out thread on an artist, I'm expecting something like, I don't know, they scam people, or they're an abuser, a terrible person, not someone who's behind on their work, including free work, because of their mental health. This whole thing is ridiculous. But moving on, here's a reply saying this. Wait, so you're upset that a struggling artist is taking too long on free art? Like art you didn't pay for? This thread is kind of unfair and dramatic if I'm reading this right, to be honest. I say that as both an artist and someone who's entered in art raffles. Where they reply with this giant wall of text saying, you know what? I don't care. Like, I'm going to be honest, guys. Like, you can pause and read for yourself. It's a whole lot of word salad to basically say, yes, I was supposed to get free art and I was upset because this person was going through a bout of mental health issues and stress that I still made this call out thread. I don't care. That's pretty much the response here. TLDR on the situation. And overall today, you've seen proof that a lot of indie VTubers really just can't help themselves when it comes to drama. They make these terrible call out threads that I would imagine are largely for clout. Like, again, as I say with these sorts of situations, these threads do not produce anything that'll help your career. Calling out random artists on Twitter for your own personal reasons, whether it's personal disliking of the artist or your disappointment in not receiving free art, it backfires. And anyone who supports you as a result of those threads, those are not people who are interested in your regular VTuber account and your content. They're just interested in the drama. And that's not typically what's going to be going on with your content personally, so it doesn't really mean much. And the backlash and the reputation blow that you get as a result is definitely not worth it, but that's their lesson to learn, not mine. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.